Welcome to Sweeping Up Spirits. And Mad Mike Hughes had an aviation incident, and we are going to do a reading on him for this episode of Sweeping Up Spirits. I'm going to pull my cards out. They're actually out. I'm just going to ground myself a little bit more as I adjust for this reading. For all of you who really enjoyed Mr. Hughes' Daredevil work, we're going to do a reading. Get a little more light here. There we go. So, his death is recent. One of the times when someone's passing is still quite fresh. These are extremely reflective, so I want to make sure I'm seeing them clearly as I begin this reading. This card generally represents someone who's a firecracker, a fire starter, and it's the first sign coming up as far as who he was as a person. Full of energy, that's coming up definitely. And this card is just letting us know that there were two things going on, possibly with the rocket that he was making from home. It could represent something else. However, what this represents is that there were two things, two choices, two something, two items that were creating a bit of confusion. And that is what's coming up here. This is representative of his skill set. This card is factoring in within Mr. Hughes' spread. And this one just shows that there was one action taken that was like a domino effect. It could be career related. It could also have something to do with the incident that occurred over the weekend. This card speaks of temptation. This card also speaks of putting a whole lot of effort in somewhere. Another card that's coming up is representative of stability. And this card speaks of power. This one is coming up as well. So this is the spread in a nutshell. Make of it what you will. If there's a specific person who you'd really enjoy hearing a reading on, living or dead, I would encourage you to let me know in the comments section. And I will definitely try to work that in any of them in accordingly. Let's see if I can draw another card for clarity. This card represents nostalgia. This one's coming up, so someone is inclined to be very nostalgic concerning Mr. Hughes. The Lover's card is coming up, so I would expect some attraction, maybe someone drawn to his Daredevil mentality. That person's coming up in the cards. There's a bit of betrayal that is brewing its ugly head in this reading. And there is also a celebration that's coming up in this reading. So it could have been something that was recently celebrated, as evidenced here. That's something that's also coming up in this reading. It's going to conclude this reading. At this point in time, I hope that you have enjoyed this mini reading on the Tarot Insight channel. And if you don't check back, boy, what you're missing.